Quick review of purchase I made from ICStation. They're off in what country? Singapore. So kind of like dealing with Future Tech. I don't want to say Future Tech, but it's like Futu Tech or whatever. You've got quite a delay in a purchase. It took me almost 6 weeks to get my order. I made kind of a large order. It's only in a box this big, so it's not physically a large order. But I had many items in my order, so it might have taken a while to scramble it together. The only item I'm going to talk about right now is this little remote. So for only $4 plus shipping, $4.35 plus shipping, you get a little remote and a 4-channel receiver, 4 buttons on the remote, and then 4 outputs on the chip on the little card here. And it works just as advertised. I see here it says it's supposed to work on 12 volts. I'm actually working mine right now only on roughly 5 volts using 4 NiCads, well 4 nickel metal hydrides, so roughly a 5 volt power supply, and it just works. It's couldn't be simpler, and it works. One thing I really like is the remote. It comes with this little guard over the buttons, so if you want to put it in your pocket and make sure you don't press the buttons accidentally, that'll do that for you. It's actually a pretty nicely made little remote. You know, for the money, it's kind of nice. Shiny, kind of a false wood grain. Little antenna can be pulled out. Really, it's kind of a nice remote for the price. I especially like that little cover feature. That's pretty cool. The board itself is fairly tiny. Yeah, maybe a couple, not much bigger than a couple postage stamps. The PC board. Of course, it doesn't come with this little proto board. And then I just put in an LED on each of the 4 legs that it controls. I also did buy the battery holder from them. It's kind of nice. It has a locking cover. You can put a screw through to make the cover lock. Otherwise it just click locks. Not very strongly. But it has a little on-off switch on it, which is kind of nice. And I need to turn the switch on. You can see I put a different color LED on each of the 4 buttons here. Let's see, yellow, green, red, blue. Just to demonstrate. So nothing could really be simpler than that. It just works, you know. There's really nothing to do. And I might eventually use this for an Arduino project. I also bought the mini proto board from them too, so all these items came from them. But not bad for very little money. A very simple solution. Here I am about 30 feet away, and you can see it still works just fine. So I haven't actually tested the maximum distance on it yet, but 30 feet works flawlessly, which is more than enough for my purpose. One of the first really warm days we've had in quite a while here. We're losing a lot of our snow, but here it is, sitting out in the snow. I want to see how far I can get on this thing. So, where are we? Maybe 20 feet. I don't know if they'll see the lights, that's the problem. There we go, green. See if red's more visible. Well, probably not dark enough for the camera to pick this up. It's still triggering. Let me put it in a darker spot, see if I can make this work. I'm about 65, 70 feet maybe. And I'm at the edge of the reception at this point. Walking closer here, I wasn't getting its trigger. The camera can't catch it, but I can see it with my eye. So about 60, 75 feet, somewhere in there, limit of the range.